Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for Create a Magnetic Insta Brand. And we're going to be talking about how to get your first 1,000 followers on Instagram. During this session, we're going to talk about getting Insta branded. We're going to talk about why you should build an audience on Instagram, how to brand your business on Instagram, and how to get your first 1,000 followers and beyond. Hi, I'm Carmen Prez, and I help travel businesses and entrepreneurs turn their social media clicks into clients. And if they're not getting the types of clients or enough clients they want with their current online marketing strategy, I help them do that too. I've been in the travel industry for 4 years, and I have successfully sold out 14 retreats in 24 months and helped almost 700 people travel. And I could tell you I love doing it so much. Today in my business, I show other people how to do the same so they can experience that success too. The thing is when you have a travel-based business, you do not sell product. You sell yourself, in which case it is critical to build a relationship with your ideal clients. This is how you turn those essential clicks, those double taps on Instagram for hearts, into paying clients so that you can monetize your passion for travel. So why are we talking about building your business on Instagram? Well, first and foremost, it's because it gets so much more engagement than Facebook. In fact, it gets 58 times more engagement. Isn't that amazing? You know, I'm always hearing people talking about trying to get likes, trying to get engagement on Facebook. And look, they've really raised the stakes there. Not so long ago, it was really easy for me to get over 100 likes on a post. And today, I'm lucky to get 5. That's just the way it is. And when we're in business, we need to roll with the punches. So what's amazing about Instagram is that it gets more engagement. And guess what? 94% of the people on Instagram also have a Facebook profile. So you're able to target and mix it up with them too. Instagram also gives you 120 times more engagement than Twitter. And isn't that amazing? You think about the reach that you have with Instagram and the ability to actually get eyes on your content and get people to engage with you. The power is amazing. Another reason to build your business on Instagram is because it's overwhelmingly mobile. It's easy to do while you're on the go, and as a travel professional, let's face it, we're traveling, visiting amazing places, and how easy is it just to pick up your mobile device and click Instagram, and you can record video, you can do a story, you can do an engaging post. There's just so much you can do, and you know that people are going to pay attention to it because people there are on that platform to engage. Let's talk about how to build an Insta brand. What we want to do here is create branding that speaks to your ideal client. So we create a magnetizing profile. You want to create a compelling bio. You want it to share your skills, your areas of interest, special hashtags that you use, and a call to action. You want to make sure that it's compelling and it shares who you are and what you do. You also want to use a personal photo and not a logo. In this day and age, people only want to do business with people, not brands. And so while you might have a beautiful logo, go ahead and use it, but also use a picture of you. And then you could put your logo at the bottom quarter of your image. This is something I highly recommend so that people know that there is a face behind the brand. It's not just some big brand. There's a lot of people these days who are trending towards small businesses. Think of Small Business Saturday, right? They're creating entire days where people are looking out for reasons and businesses, small businesses, to do business with. And you want to point followers to an opt-in page. You want to be very strategic with this one link because it is prime real estate. It's the only link you're able to put on Instagram where people can actually follow it. If you put links in your posts, they're not clickable. Instagram is not what we call a consumption social media platform. Instagram is a closed loop, meaning if someone presses an image or clicks on an image, they end up right back on Instagram in that image. And that's one of the things that people love about it. Once you have your magnetizing profile, it's time for you to create the perfect Insta post. Now you want to remember that Instagram is all about the images, so you want them to be easily readable and clear, and you want to send a really great message. Here is a post that I created for a campaign that I was doing last summer for Bermuda, and we got a lot of engagement. My business, my travel business, is always focused on the health benefits of travel and how they make you a better person. You feel better when you vacation, you're more rested, your physiology and your chemistry all changes from taking a break. So since that's what I focus on, you can tell by this post what I'm talking about, right? It's the health and well-being that is associated with travel and work and being more productive in your life. So you want to make sure that your post description is attention-getting and appealing. Ask a question when you can and make sure that you end with a call to action. Ask people to tag somebody who could use your post or ask them for their opinion on something. Remember, they are there to engage with you, so create an opportunity for that engagement. When we're talking about posts on Instagram, you want to post once or twice a day, and the best times a day to post are 2 a.m., 8 a.m., and 5 p.m. So I know 2 a.m. seems a little crazy, especially because you cannot schedule Instagram posts, but go ahead and shoot for the 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. And the best days to post on Instagram are Mondays and Thursdays. If you have video, you want to post that after 9 p.m. That's when most people are watching video. But again, if making these times is difficult for you, don't worry about it. Just post regularly. So how do you get those first 1,000 followers and so on, right? How do we get Insta famous? Here is your Insta strategy. First and foremost, you want to be consistent, which I just talked about. Show up regularly. Make sure you make those posts each day at about the same time. You want to have content in alignment with your brand and what you stand for. Make sure that it's applicable and has meaning for the people that you want to attract as your ideal clients to buy your services. You also want to share your passion, your personality, and purpose through your content. You know, when you create a business, if you're passionate about food and wine and travel, go ahead and share about those things. Just make sure you also share that personal passion that you have for it and why you do the work that you do. These are all of the things that makes you shine brilliantly and gets your ideal clients interested in you. So that's it. The perfect Insta strategy. Sweet and simple. And you know what? This doesn't just work on Instagram. It works on all social media platforms when we're talking about posting. So you definitely want to create an aligned Insta feed. That's so important that when people come to your feed and they scroll down, that they're actually noticing the branding that you're putting forth, not that everything looks kind of weird and comes from different places. You also want to put Insta stories to work. Insta stories is the best place to put those site inspections that you're at, showing lots of pictures of what you're going through the day. Remember, we only want to post a couple times a day. Insta Stories is the great place to post what you don't want on your timeline, but you do want to share with people. Also use 60-second videos to begin a story. I love to use video to introduce a blog concept and tell them to look in my bio in order to see the video or read the blog. It works very well because people love video these days. And again, you want to be creative with your posts and descriptions. Remember, Instagram is a very visual-based network. People love great visuals, so definitely put on your creative hats when you're creating posts for this. So as you build on Instagram, you want to definitely be focused on your ideal audience, right? The people who want what you have to offer. You can do this by using hashtags. And I have an amazing resource for you that I am making available that will have a guide on how to research and use the best hashtags for your brand. You also want to network online. Remember, social media is all about being social, and Instagram is no different. Look for people you enjoy following. Maybe target businesses and other entrepreneurs who are speaking to your ideal clients as well, and repost their Instagram photographs and tag them in there. Like their posts and follow them. This is the online version of networking, and they will help you build your followers, and you will help them do the same. You can also use contests and giveaways. My daughter runs a very successful Instagram brand, and every 10,000 followers she gets, she gives away a complete nail design kit. That is her brand. She does nails. So she puts together the vinyls, the colors, the finishing touches, and the tools, and offers those as a raffle. And she has them do several things to do it. First, of course, they have to like her post. They have to tag people in the post. They have to follow her and then regram the image. It's a lot of steps, but guess what? People do it, and it really does help her Instagram page grow. Okay, so let's review. Build your email list on Instagram because of the engagement and the ease. But remember to use that prime real estate to point people to an opt-in page. Then you build your Insta brand with amazing imagery and video that speaks to what you do. And last but not least, you build your Insta fame with consistency, targeted hashtags, and networking. Before I leave you, I want to share some Insta do's. Do include Instagram as part of an integrated online marketing strategy. And by integrated, I mean there are several components to this. You lead it up with Facebook posts with a blog, and then an image on Instagram, and then a tweet about the blog. Okay, this is the way it all works. It's integrated. It uses several different types of platforms. Do hashtag research to build followers who are also your ideal clients. When we talk about building audiences, we're not just looking for numbers. We want quality and strength. We want people who are interested in what we do, and we want to have influence over them and have them recognize us as the experts in our industry. And here's a great resource you can use to also help you with hashtags. However, I also have a great resource I'll make available to you in just a moment. And last but not least, do not underestimate the value of your introductory email series to turn your followers into clients. An introductory email series is ideally 3 to 5 emails long, and you send them out each day after somebody joins your list. Not only does it help people get the value, but it also introduces you to them and your brand and tells them what you do. This is very important because your best opportunity to convert a new lead or follower into a client is when they first get on your list. That's not to say people who hang around for a year or more will never sign up, because they will, Maybe, but your chances come down. So we want to definitely make all of your marketing and social media efforts worth it by creating an amazing introductory email series. So I'd love to continue the conversation with you. Get your online marketing starters kit at getnoticetravelpros.com. It has 25 prompts for Facebook posts. It has templates for headlines for a lead magnet that you can offer on your opt-in page. It also has your hashtag resource and a wonderful checklist for you to make sure that all of your social media posts match the platform and what's expected on each of the platforms that you participate in. It's a really great resource I know you're going to love. You can also connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Carmen M. Perez WM. So with that, I am going to close down. However, I want to remind you that there's a world of people who need what you have to offer. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to the world to get noticed today. So with that, this is Carmen Prez, your well-being messenger, signing off. Until next time, live with passion, purpose, and play. Thank you for your time. Have an amazing day.